sleepy gamers, welcome back to another cozy old school RuneScape ASMR adventure. Today is a really exciting one because I'm finally starting Herbiboar with my brand new herb sack. I worked really hard at Tithe Farm in my last video to unlock that. So if you haven't seen that video, then go and check that out. But now it's time to put that herb sack to good use. We'll be spending this video together here on Fossil Island, which is one of my favorite places in RuneScape. Not only is this where you can train Hunter and collect herbs, but it's also full of many little secrets and activities that make it worth visiting. So I thought while we hunt Herbiboar together, I'll softly ramble about Fossil Island, its requirements, and all the things you can do it. I hope that this keeps you relaxed and cozy as we explore. So, the main reason we're here today is herbiboar hunting. You basically follow these little footprints across the island. You inspect mushrooms and rocks, and eventually you'll find the herbiboar hiding. Then you can stun it and harvest it for herbs. The Hunter XP is actually really good. It's one of the fastest hunter methods in the game once you get used to it. But honestly, the real prize for me is the herbs. On an Ironman account especially, it's so valuable because you can get ranners, aventos, snapdragons, and even toadstools. And of course, the herb sack makes the whole process just a lot smoother. It feels kind of like a treasure hunt. You never know exactly what you're going to get when you check the herbiboar, and that makes it feel rewarding each time. All you need is full graceful outfit, magic secateurs for the increased herb yield, 8 stamina potions so that you aren't slowed down, and the almighty herb sack to store all your herbs. And this method and these items should keep you going for about an hour usually. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, hit the like button and don't forget to check out my previous hunter video, the Tithe Farm video, and my other videos, because they pretty much all helped me get to this point. And every view, every like, every subscription and comment is always super appreciated. And I'm really enjoying building this little community of cozy gamers with all of you. So, to get to Fossil Island, you actually need to complete the quest Bone Voyage. And that means having 100 kudos from the Varrock Museum, which can take a little time if you've not done it before. You'll need to clean finds in the museum, complete certain quests, and answer some of the natural history quiz questions in the basement. Once you unlock the dig site pendant, which is the necklace that I'm wearing right now, and the museum's boat, you can sail off to Fossil Island or use the pendant to teleport here. I still remember the first time that I had to do this, and it felt like such a mysterious and exciting place, because the island has so much packed into it. It's kind of overwhelming at first, but in a good way. And to me, this island is like a cozy little escape from the mainland. You just feel, I don't know, like you're taking a holiday or vacation away from the main busyness that is the mainland. So, yeah, Herbiboar is mainly known for herbs, but there's actually a bunch of extra loot that people kind of forget about. And honestly, it's way more useful than it first looks. The first thing that you'll notice is you start stacking up a lot of numulite. If you've not done much on Fossil Island yet, numulite is basically the island's currency. You use it for things like identifying fossils, charging the birdhouse teleport, even buying some unlocks here and there. It adds up super quickly from Herbiboar, so it's kind of a sneaky bonus and a quick way to earn numulite. You'll also get fossils dropping fairly often. You clean them up in the Varrock Museum, turn them into displays, and that gets you kudos, which is required for a bunch of quests and unlocks, including even getting onto Fossil Island in the first place. And once you've done those, the extra fossils can be used at the prayer restoration pools on the island, so they're actually not useless at all. And of course, the big one, the pet. The pet is named Herbi, and Herbiboar has a chance of giving you this Herbi pet, which is basically this weird leafy pig thing. It's got one of the better pet drop rates compared to most other skilling pets. Its drop rate is 1 in 6,500 at level 80 hunter, and then it scales down to about 1 in 6,000 when you get to 99 hunter. So if you're someone who likes stacking pets, Herbiboar is a really comfy grind to try for one. And hey, who doesn't want a walking salad following them around? So, yeah, it's not just herbs. You're kind of passively working on kudos or prayer, stacking numulite, and even rolling for a pet while you're helping your account at the same time. It's one of those grinds that feels like it hits way more than one goal at a time, which is why it's so popular for Ironman accounts. One of the most popular activities on Fossil Island, other than Herbiboar, are the birdhouse runs that people do. By setting up birdhouses on the island, you can passively train hunter and get seeds and nests, especially tree and herb seeds, which is really good again for Ironman. We can use the nests for Saradomin brews, and we're always needing seeds for hard farming contracts and for growing herbs. And it's just a really easy, passive, relaxing method. You basically just place the birdhouses, fill them with seeds, and check back every 50 minutes or so. And it really does add up over time, and it's a great background grind. And you'll probably see some of my birdhouses that I've already placed and are ready to be collected as I run around here on the island. Another reason that players come to the island is for the hardwood grove. You can chop teak and mahogany trees there, which are really good for construction, training, or just for profit too. And it's a bit of a hidden gem because a lot of people forget that Fossil Island has this spot. And then there's giant seaweed farming, which is really great for Ironmen who need crafting XP through molten glass. You can grow giant seaweed patches under the water, harvest them, and use them with buckets of sand, and it makes crafting training just a lot more sustainable. There's also ammonite crabs here, which are really good for AFK combat training. You'll probably see a few people fighting the ammonite crabs as I run past them during this video. But it's just really good, kind of easy combat training because they are aggressive. And they're aggressive to even the high level combat players. And if you're into skilling, volcanic ash can be mined here on the volcano on the island, and it's used for making ultra compost, which then ties back into farming. So Fossil Island really does have a little bit of everything. There's also a lava mini game inside the volcano, but the rewards aren't that great, so it's not very popular. If you watched my last video on Tithe Farm, you'll know that I was questioning you guys, what color Graceful should I go for? And it was a choice between green Graceful, purple Graceful, or black Graceful. Green and purple would be just a case of repetitively training agility and trading in the marks of grace to color the Graceful. But with black, I would actually have to do about 5 main quests in order to unlock Hallowed Sepulchre. And then, once I've unlocked it, I would have to actually grind it out until I have enough points to recolor my Graceful in black. But I was thinking this could be a journey that we do together. So I asked you to tell me in the comments what you think I should do. And I had a few responses. Penguin Boy 62 Graceful. Uncle Prime 324 says Black Graceful has always been the best looking in my opinion, but the purple is also great. And then Castros 7096 says green is nice with the 99 farming cape, but black is so nice. And then Big Dig 3350 said, I think the green makes the most sense because you are the farmer of your group and it'll match your future farming cape. But the black does look the best. So we have a few matching opinions and conflicting opinions, but for the most part I'd say people agree that black is the overall best looking out of the three. So I've come to the decision that I will go on this journey with all of you, and I will do the quests that is required to unlock the Hallowed Sepulchre. Then I will trial the Hallowed Sepulchre and I will give it my best shot. And if I decide I am unable to grind it out and continue to get enough points, if it's too difficult, if it's not for me, then my backup option is purple. So either way, I have to get a certain amount of marks of grace. So either way, I have to do a ton of agility to get the marks of grace, which I actually kind of already started doing yesterday. So I'll aim to do that, but in the meantime, I'll do the quests. I'll try Hallowed Sepulchre once I get it unlocked, and then we'll see. I either go for the black and I give it my all, or I fall on my backup option and I go with purple. But I just want to say thank you so much for all of your comments, and I still have some time to decide if that's the route I want to go. So if you have any other opinions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll take everything into consideration for sure. So this has been my first proper herbiboar hunt with plenty of rambles and random facts and information about Fossil Island along the way, and it just feels really cozy here. It's a really nice mixture of skilling, resources, and unique training methods that make it such a special place, at least for me. So I'm going to keep doing Herbiboar for a while because, well, my group Ironman team really need herbs. But I'm also excited about exploring more of the island's activities with all of you. There is actually a notice board at the mining camp on Fossil Island, and it lists a bunch of tasks that you have to achieve and get done on the island, and then you go and speak to, I think his name's Peter. You go and speak to him by the water, and he gives you fossils as a reward, which you can then use to put in the museum. So, if you'd like to see a future video of me completing the achievements on Fossil Island and collecting the rewards and the fossils and turning them into the museum for experience and for kudos, then let me know. I can also show some of the activities that I talked about earlier in the video. Birdhouses, for example. So if you'd like to see me showcasing some of these activities, getting the achievements done, and cleaning fossils, let me know in the comments. I'd love to make a video that you want to see. So tell me, what kind of video would you like to see next? I also really hope you enjoyed the lo-fi vibes that I included in this video. I thought that I would try something a little different and mix ASMR or soft-spoken commentary with lo-fi music with a RuneScape twist. So let me know if you enjoyed that and if you'd like to hear more of that. But thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. I really hope that this gave you some relaxing whispers and cozy vibes. I really hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. And of course, as always, may your adventures always be cozy and your loot always be rare. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.